Good afternoon. Welcome to the March 10th, 2026 meeting of the Elkhart Redevelopment Commission, which I will now call to order. As a reminder to the public, the Redevelopment Commission accepts in-person public comment and virtual public comment related to specific agenda items or during privilege of the floor. To participate virtually, please join us via WebEx and be sure you are visible and audible and that your name is displayed. Okay, first order is approval of the February 10, 2026 minutes. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
And all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. New business? Do we have any bids?
We do not.
Okay. Thank you. Next item, Second Street planter materials.
As part of the Second Street two-way conversion and kind of update, we, as you know, the commission purchased concrete planters to go on the west side of Second Street as a pedestrian improvement. In your packet, you have a memo detailing the types of plant materials that we intend to purchase with the allocation of these funds to use in these planters. So we'll be using trees and some perennials in each one of the 54 planters that will go along Second Street. Yeah, we marked them out today. Jacob and I did. And it's going to be nice.
So you need a motion to approve the purchase of the planter material from Willoway Nurseries, Inc. and appropriate from allocation area number 1 special fund account 4445-5-000-4420000 in the amount of $19,999 to fund the purchase.
Second.
Any questions or comments from the commissioners? This goes from Harrison
To Jackson.
to Jackson. Wow, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Any questions or comments from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
And bus shelter.
This is another part of our two-way conversion and beautification of Second Street. As part of that project, as well as the redevelopment of the courthouse site, the bus transfer station had to be relocated. So it was relocated to the block just north of the depot, so just behind the post office. New sidewalks, new bus lane was installed, but the bus shelters were kind of in tattered condition. So Public Works and Utilities reached out to staff to see if this was something that the commission would be interested in funding. So they got some prices through MACOG, and we have 3 new lean-to bus shelters that they've bid out and received bids from through the Board of Public Works for an amount of up to $25,000 for the purchase and installation of those 3 bus shelters.
So you need a motion to approve the purchase and installation of the new bus shelters on Second Street from Premium Concrete Services and appropriating from allocation area number 1 special fund account 4445-5-000-4420000 the sum of $25,000 to fund that purchase and installation.
So moved.
A second. Any comments or questions from the commissioners? Any comments or questions from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to get you a chair. Award of the Park 131 bid.
Yeah, so last meeting, I believe it was last meeting, we released bids for the Park 131 construction, and those bids were collected, tabulated. One of the bidders, Robert Henry Corporation, has been deemed non-responsive. So we are taking them out of the running because they kind of omitted some of the parts of the park that we wanted to continue or to keep added in. So we would like to award the bid to Premium Concrete Services for a do not exceed amount of $250,000 for the construction of Park 131.
So you'd need a motion to reject the bid of Robert Henry Corporation as incomplete and non-responsive and approve the award of the Park 131 project contract to Premium Concrete on their bid of $228,550 and appropriate $250,000 from the downtown allocation area number 1 special fund account 4445-5-000-4430100 to pay for the project with any unused funds to be returned to the appropriate account.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments from the commissioners? Questions or comments from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Changing of the guard here. Okay, Concord Lease Amendment 1.
Good afternoon, Mike Huber, the Development Services Director, City of Elkhart. In early 2024, the Redevelopment Commission entered into a lease agreement with Elkhart Concord LLC at the former Concord Mall site. The lease agreement authorized lease of the parking area at the Concord Mall as a means of delivering some TIF incentives to incentivize their investment of over $20 million in revitalizing the Concord Mall property. The $2 million was directed towards infrastructure and parking lot and landscaping improvements around the Concord Mall site. The developer, Concord Elkhart LLC, has recently applied for a PUD amendment that would effectively allow for higher density in the development area and includes a parcel split to split out the former JCPenney building and some associated parking around that structure to sell that to the tenant that they just secured in there rather than have it be a lease. They're just going to sell them the property. It's Lear Corporation. So as a part of that, we need to amend the lease we have that would release that the areas of parking that are included with that parcel from our lease agreement. So that's what you have in front of you today.
So you need a motion to approve the release of the Lear site from the lease agreement we have at Concord Mall as of the date of closing of the sale of that Lear site. Approve the form in terms of the amendment number 1 to the lease agreement and authorize its execution.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments from the commissioners? Questions or comments from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Okay. Approval, Barnes and Thornburg LLP is bond counsel.
So this is an engagement agreement with Barnes and Thornburg. This is specifically related to the RIF bond process that we have been going through recently. Gary, I'm not sure on the appropriation here. This is actually going to be paid out of the proceeds of the bond. So,
Right.
I don't know that there's a formal appropriation ask here. It's just
No,
come out of the
I think we
proceeds.
just approved the payment.
Yep.
So you'd need a motion to approve the employment of Barnes and Thornburg to provide bond counsel services on the project pursuant to the terms of the agreement that is attached at a fee not to exceed $30,000 plus expenses to be paid from the proceeds of the bond, and approve the form and content of that employment agreement and all attachments and exhibit thereto.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments from the commissioners? Questions or comments from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you. And amendment to Karen Drive right-of-way contract.
So I'm going to start with, I think I forgot to state my name and for the record
Oh,
first. So Adam Fan, Assistant Director of Redevelopment. In your packet, you have an updated, amended contract. So some time ago, the commission approved an on-call contract with DLZ to do some work on Karen Drive associated with a project that staff is working on Emerson Drive. This project needs sewer and water, and for the parcel to get water, we have to come down Karen Drive to make a loop onto Cassopolis Street. Now, whether or not this Emerson Street project happens, that parcel is developable, and to have water access to that parcel is a necessity. So as part of the project that's ongoing on Emerson, we did a little bit of alterations to the plan. We were initially looking at both the north side and the south side of Karen Drive to acquire some right of way. That project now it only calls for access to the southern end or the southern side of Karen Drive. So we're just amending the contract. We're removing some of the northern or all of the northern parcels. We are removing some of the other services that were in the contract and then adding a topo survey to the area. So we'd be bringing the total of the contract from $84,000 and change to about $32,400. So essentially, we're just voice voting to amend the contract.
So you need a motion to approve the amended and restated contract with DLZ Indiana LLC for the work being done on Karen Drive Extension Project.
So moved.
Second.
questions or comments from the commissioners? Questions or comments from members of the public? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank
Thank
you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any staff updates?
Just one really. I just learned about this last week, but evidently the EPA and IDEM are both going to be in town next week. And myself, the mayor, and some media folks are going to be doing a tour of some of the brownfield sites that we have ongoing and that we have already remediated and redeveloped to kind of show off what we are doing and what we have been doing. So that's kind of exciting news.
Yeah,
yeah.
great. Have we heard anything on the roundhouse?
We heard that they got our application. Mike forwarded me an email yesterday or today saying that they got it and that they're planning on announcing awards this spring.
Okay,
Oh, yay.
So hopefully soon.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, and other business? We have Warwick and Boyne invoice.
In the amount of total current work of $18,173.21, we need a motion to approve.
So moved.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. Now I'm asking for any public comment, either in person or by virtually. There being none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second. I know. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Meeting adjourned.